I used to work as a DJ. I did that for 16 years. Well, plenty of alcohol, plenty of Red Bull, energy drinks, kebabs, takeaways, pizzas. I was weighing about 16.5 stone. I was obese basically. Hey folks, it's Richard from Bikepacking Adventures. Hello, how are you? Hope you're well. It's important to go right back to the beginning really, which is right now about 8 years ago. In my previous life, let's call it that, I used to work as a DJ. I did that for 16 years. Well, plenty of alcohol, plenty of Red Bull, energy drinks, kebabs, takeaways, pizzas, all that good stuff. In excess, excessive amounts really on the weekend. Didn't care about my health too much, didn't look after myself, didn't go to the gym or any of that kind of thing. I'd had attempted to go to the gym, never really worked for me. Just feels too much like exercise. My journey to fitness really started with running, I guess. Started walking a lot more and then jogging. I first did my first 10k a couple of years later on, but it was really cycling what made all the difference to me. Back in, it must have been 2015, I was weighing about 16.5 stone. The BMI was, it was kind of approaching 30. I was obese basically, and wasn't getting any younger. I think it was about 37, 38 when I decided, I've got to get out of DJing, get myself a full-time job. So it was a few years earlier, but maybe about 2012, I started getting myself, into a job kind of thing, get myself out DJing, progressively cancelled out those weekends, did kids parties and more active stuff, and less of the nightclub kind of scene. Got less interested in drinking alcohol. Got my weekends back, and that's the crucial thing. I got my weekends back, and I had been riding to and from work, commuting to and from work, and right at the start all the weight was lost in that first couple of years, just commuting to and from work. One day became 2 days, 2 days became 3 days, till eventually every day of the week I was travelling 10 miles to work, 10 miles back again. And right now I'm about 11.5 stone, so yeah, just under BMI recommended for my height and everything like that, but very happy. A lot of it's muscular weight, not a lot of body fat. So cycling has made a huge difference to my weight. And they say people never change. Well, may change on the outside, but a lot of the inside feelings and the way I approach food hasn't changed. I love food. I'm not very good at portion control, and cycling equals that out for me. I've never really been able to change my portion sizes on things. Obviously I've eaten more healthily, more fruit and veg, and small little changes like that. So cycling has kind of led to all that really. I think about my diet a little bit more, but I don't take it too seriously. In fact, I think thinking all the way back, I think the purchase of a Fitbit. Do you remember when the Fitbit was all the rage? Everybody was doing steps. That's how I got onto kind of the fitness regime. And also at that time I'd record all my meals, so it got very laborious, but I started to lose a ton of weight. I got down to about 10.5 stone at one point, and I remember my former partner said to me, "You look like Skeletor." She didn't mince the words. And yeah, cycling kind of put that back on again and started to look a bit fuller around the face, didn't see all the bones and things like that. I think some of that was from giving up smoking as well. I'd been smoking for 10-15 years, so I've quit smoking. It's not DJing anymore, don't eat so many takeaway foods, and that's all thanks to cycling. You can never underestimate the power of being out in the open air as well. I must have given up smoking 10 years ago now, and my lungs are back to how they was. I was very unfit, the DJ lifestyle just skewed it all out, you know, eating those fatty foods and very sedentary lifestyle. I used to be a bit of a gamer as well. I'd sit in front of the computer hours on end, because I wasn't working Monday to Friday, so I'd be stuck to the glued to the screen. Cycling has also changed my life mentally. I mean, like I said just now, the benefits of getting out in the fresh air, having time to think and unload the day's worries. Cycling just gives you a massive mental boost. I used to be somewhat of an introvert, and in many ways I still think I am. The DJing helped immensely, but it never really changed that inner child of being an introvert. And this, what I'm doing right now to you in the camera, it's another way to get me out of my comfort zone, but I never really truly get out of that comfort zone. It's just amazing sharing my journeys with you. It just feels fulfilling. But outside of YouTube, I would say I don't have much of a social life really. I don't have a big group of friends, just a couple, you know, I speak to often. When you're out riding your bike, you go for a cafe stop, or you catch somebody up, you can talk to them, have a shared interest, and it's just an amazing feeling, you know, to talk about your own experiences where you've ridden, having a nice chat over coffee and cake. You don't get that sat on the couch. So this simple thing that we call the bicycle, you know, it's really changed my life, and there's no reason why it can't change yours as well. It's just so great for your mental and physical health and social well-being. Just watch out for those. We don't make enough time in our lives for leisure and our health. And cycling, it's made me realise that more than any other sort of leisure hobby that I've taken up in the past. And there's so many things that you can learn from cycling as well. So you might see some evidence of sealants. Yes, I'm using this green slimy stuff, much to the displeasure of my mechanic. Just using up what I've got, to be honest. But I actually changed the sealant for only the second time this year, and I'm really pleased with the job I've done. So yeah, there's always new skills that you learn in cycling. Just make sure, like I said before, you boost your confidence, being able to be self-sufficient. So there you have it, just a few ways that cycling has changed my life, and it can change yours too. It doesn't matter about all those things like what bike you ride, how fast you go. Just get out there and ride a bike. See where it can take you. Have fun out there. And again, watch out for those pesky potholes.